Realm of Annihilation. I do believe this is week 3. So, what happened last week with week 2?
I can't believe we're still alive.
I know.
You haven't even left the first city.
I know.
There's been a lot of threats.
Let's
Potential.
see. We hired our guide. And we decided to go with
Azaka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes,
Azaka.
in my notes it says hired and hot. So, yeah, we hired Azaka.
Who has a side mission of needing to get a mask back that belonged to her family or something.
Which we'll totally do because then we'll get our
Money back.
We won't
Yeah.
have to pay her.
We have to decide within the next 7 or 10 days.
10 days.
How long did we have?
10 days.
10 days to decide whether or not we were going to help the Omala, the master colorist, who got into some illegal dancing monkey fruit. And we made an arrangement with Keothi.
Yep.
Keothi?
You saw me the first time.
Keothi, who is the prince of fruit, some other stuff, insect repellent, wine.
Yeah,
Is that what
except
that
she's
says?
hot, and we were
Yeah.
misled.
She was hot. But basically, we have to go kill Shago. Shago?
Shago.
With no questions asked. And then Omala will be off the hook. But honestly, Omala not giving us a ton of reasons to be in his court. I'm just saying.
Nesta cursed him.
That's true. Nesta did curse him.
Nesta did curse him.
I forgot that. It was amazing.
And one of the most ridiculous moments ever.
Yep.
I'm not saying it wasn't an awesome moment. It was ridiculous.
It wasn't ridiculous. It was good.
Those are
We
not
also-
mutually exclusive.
It's true. We know the list of things that could murder us in the jungle.
Right.
The
I
disease.
think we have the cliff notes.
Mad monkey fever. I think those are the only 2 things.
Throat leeches.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, throat leeches. I missed that.
Currently,
Dinosaurs.
Well, yeah, dinosaurs.
A bad guide.
That's true.
That's true.
This little quest to get back this wooden mask might kill us as well.
Possibly. We're also looking for the Journal of Wizards Exploration.
No, you're not looking for the journal.
We're looking for the Shield Companion, and we get the journal in payment.
Let me double check real quick.
We're looking for Vorn's amulet, which
Yep.
we will activate and bring him back for the spell book. Yeah.
Yes, you won't get the journal, you'll get a spell book.
Spell book. Okay.
That nobody can use, but we can sell.
Yeah. Well, no, we decided the Warlock can use spell books.
Yes.
Oh, we do have a... Okay.
Aha! I am not a bard. That is just a ruse.
And we have to do a ritual upon entering the chamber of the Guardian that we have to go to. And we have 1 shot or we're barred forever.
Right. But Azaka's old friends with her, so hopefully
Yeah, they're
she'll
BFFs.
walk us through what we gotta do.
Hopefully.
And
What was that? You cut out.
nothing.
Okay.
It was fun. It was good.
Thanks.
Okay. I think that about covers it. So you guys are in the Thundering Lizard. You just got some rumors. Do you remember what those rumors were?
Nope.
No, I don't.
My character got no rumors because I don't care.
Right.
So yeah, you were not paying attention.
Yeah,
I rolled badly.
Elgin got something.
My character.
You're being very odd.
It's true.
As per schedule, our special guest star, Georgie, is up in my face. Cat. Every week. He knows. He just wants to be one of those famous internet cats.
Clearly. So, do you guys want to continue partying at the Thundering Lizard? Do you want to make it back across the Red Bazaar to Kaya's House of Respite, where your room is? Do you want to try and find out things happening in the city?
I thought
It
that's what
is
we were doing. We were all in different conversations.
in the Thundering Lizard.
Yeah.
But it is still, at this point, it is early evening.
I think we also have to buy some fucking canoes at some point, right?
Oh, that's
yeah,
true. We do need to buy canoes
And
Much
probably
to Nesta's chagrin.
and some hirelings.
Yeah, and a raft or something for the donkeys.
Well, you can use canoes for the
Yeah, we
donkeys.
decided we could use canoes, but we needed some hirelings.
And you also are going to need insect repellent.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the insect repellent.
Yeah, let's go find
Very
our
good.
cursed friend and see if he'll hook us up with some insect repellent.
Well, I don't think our cursed friend is the insect repellent.
No.
No,
It
the
was,
insect repellent comes
It
from
was a hot lady merchant prince.
Kaothi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I remembered the cursed guy saying that's what he did.
No,
No,
he
he's
does
a-
magic and lore.
No, Wakanga does magic and lore. The curse guy, Omala, dyes things. He's a master colorist.
Oh, right. I thought who mentioned the bug repellent? Somebody did.
Quaothi.
Yeah, our guide.
Well, yes,
Oh.
Azaka did say
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you need insect repellent. Or
Yeah,
else
I
you
think
will
we've-
get one of the diseases. I don't remember which disease at the moment comes from.
Dancing
Shivering
monkey-
sickness.
Shivering sickness. Yes.
Because mad
I
monkey
can-
fever comes from the blue mist, and throat leeches will murder us all. I don't know where they come from. I assume just
water.
don't drink.
It is
Yeah.
the water.
As opposed to dancing monkey, which is a fruit.
Dancing monkey fruit is a fruit, yes.
It's also part of a dye.
You can make a dye from from dancing monkey fruit. Yes.
Maybe it's like those ices that you drink and they turn your whole mouth blue.
Yay!
I love those. Blue is the best flavor.
It's true. All right, so do we want to do more shopping?
God.
Or
I know.
explore the town. There's a whole ton of stuff in the town that you guys haven't visited.
We can
Oh,
walk
yeah.
around the town.
Let's
for the
see if we can
evening.
find a death house in this town.
There's no death house in this town.
Are you sure?
We don't know that.
I have
I
read
know.
all of the entries for this city.
But you don't know our party. Any house
That's
could
true.
become a death
We can
house.
turn any house into a death house.
That is true.
All right, I say we take a little stroll around the city,
Okay.
see what trouble we can get up into.
Yep.
And then tomorrow morning, first thing, we get these 3 things on our list.
Remember the big event that is happening in the city tomorrow.
All right, there's
Nope.
Oh,
You
the
don't
races.
remember it all.
The dino races.
races.
Oh, dino
Dinosaur
racing.
racing.
Like people outrunning dinosaurs? Or
No, they ride them.
sure they do.
You'll get to find out tomorrow.
I'm a strap a velociraptor to each foot.
It was mentioned.
Oh my god. Velociraptor skiing.
Okay. So, you guys walk.
Just on a slight
Yep.
sidebar for sending bits, Twitch says that if you do hashtag charity, when you send your bits, that they send, I don't remember what percentage they said, 10 or 20%, 20%.
20 bits
Of
for
the-
every
every
100. And their big thing starts on Tuesday. And that will be a big thing that I'll talk about next week.
It's available now, the 12th through the 27th.
So yeah. If you guys want to give bits, make sure you do #charity. And Twitch will donate money to charity for that. I'm not sure which one.
This one says direct relief.
Okay. And then don't worry, I will still get all of the bits. They're just donating on top of that.
I don't think anybody was.
It is an announcement. Okay. So, Twitch charity taken care of for the week. You guys are in the Thundering Lizard. Where would you like to go?
I don't think we've explored the southeast, or actually northeast corner over here at all.
You really haven't explored any of the city. You've gone to a couple of places.
True. Well, we could always wind our way back around the waterfront.
Is our guide still with us? Could we ask her to recommend some areas, or?
She is still in the tavern, yeah.
Do we have a plan on when we're leaving to go into the jungle for us to tell her tomorrow, the day after? What's our agenda?
That's a good question.
Leon would like to leave the city as quickly as possible. This is the largest city she's ever been in, and she hates them.
And we do need to go get that permit as well on the way out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what
That,
the adventure?
We need to get a
Yeah.
permit. We need to get supplies. I think we should leave the day after next.
That sounds good.
Great.
So, by the way, I'm going to bring you guys to your map really quick to point out a couple of things that you know.
The pinks of flame. I think
Well,
that they're
mine's
full of
filling
flame.
in hex by hex.
Yeah,
I feel like I need
it does
some sheep
this.
and wood.
It does this once every game, but once it loads the first time. Okay, so you guys are here in
Yes.
Port Nyanzaru. The fort is up here, but the journal hex is down here.
Mm-hmm.
So the fort is where we need to go to buy a charter, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have to go. We're gonna basically have to backtrack, go up to the fort, and then back down.
And
Yeah.
honestly,
Head
we probably want to have the guide with us even to get to the fort, because it does look like it's not exactly a direct shot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're gonna want the guide for all of it.
You could also see about chartering a boat through the Bay of Chult.
True. That might be a little faster as well.
Or we could ask our guide which way would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do? Where do you want to go?
Well, let's make plans with Azaka to meet up with her day after tomorrow to head out to the fort.
Okay.
Are we next to her in the bar right now?
You can go up to her very easily, and we can start into that scene, yes.
Okay.
All right. So, Azaka?
do you have a moment?
Sure.
We were thinking that leaving the day after tomorrow would best suit us for being able to gather supplies and being able to go get the permit we need at the fort, and we're wondering if that would also work for you.
She nods and says, well, that's very quick. you can possibly buy everything you need tomorrow. Although tomorrow will be crazier than normal with the dinosaur races.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah, all the people that are going to be in town.
Do we want to watch the dinosaur races and then leave, like, in 2 days?
Maybe so.
You can always bet on the dinosaur races, maybe get some more money.
Oh, that sounds not great.
How do you recommend getting to the fort from here? Is it best to take a boat, or is the land route not particularly harrowing?
She looks a little concerned and says, well, we can take a boat. It is definitely safer, although it is more expensive for reasons that you probably wouldn't guess.
I see.
And once I get to the right page, I can describe more about that. She says that there is a dragon turtle named Armag who demands that ships toss treasure into the bay to appease it.
What was the dragon turtle's name?
Armag.
Nesta does not laugh out loud. That is out of character.
A-R-E-M-A-G.
Demands travelers toss what to appease it?
Treasure.
Because that's what dragons want.
Sure.
That's
I
amazing.
would much rather not tussle with a dragon turtle.
Yeah, so maybe by land then.
Yes.
I just imagine this like giant, like crotchety old man turtle that's just like, "Ah, give me my treasure.
Yeah.
Or I will young whippersnap you into the next stage.
She also says that no one ever knows for sure exactly how much the dragon turtle is going to ask for. You just throw stuff over until it's satisfied.
That sounds.
Yeah, I don't think we have that
fun.
kind of money.
No, we
Yeah,
don't.
that sounds
No, we
really
don't. Let's avoid the
expensive.
turtle at all costs.
Yes. Until later, when we can maybe see what kind of treasure it has.
Treasure.
I hit Kane, and that was totally like something I would have done in character. Then I realized nobody can see or hear that you just smacked his upper arm. Like, don't do that. My character reaches over and just lightly smacks you on the upper arm. What, man?
What?
No.
Can't be the only one thinking that.
Shh. You're not supposed to say it. God, you're a lousy rogue.
Yes, I am.
God.
I mean, that's not untrue.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's explore. This
I'm not going after any little chicken raptor things if you get caught stealing, so don't try.
Fair point. I won't try that. I'm very bad at stealing things, which is why I don't.
Georgie agrees.
Okay, so you guys walk out of the tavern, and you find yourself in the Red Bazaar.
So we agreed on leaving 2 days?
Believe so. Tomorrow to enjoy the festival, and then the day after to get supplies and
head
head
out.
toward the fort.
Yeah.
Well, shall we explore to the north? Work our way
Let's
around
do
the
it.
bay?
Sure.
Okay, so you want to go this way?
I'm thinking more along this route, down the northeast route.
I'm not seeing where you're pinging.
This
Down
way.
south.
Oh, so you want to go south?
Yeah.
Well, by the compass, that's northeast.
Oh,
there's a
that's
compass?
right.
Sorry.
Get your shit together, DM.
I'm sorry. I just fell into the north hemisphere bias of thinking north is up. In the southern hemisphere, apparently, north is almost always down.
Makes sense. It's like American maps versus anyone else's.
Yep.
America's in the middle. Screw you guys.
So you head along the outside of the market ward, and there are more shops than you know what to do with.
A little bit of everything.
In a good way, or in the like Mall of America, holy shit, oh my god, I'm never getting back out of here sort of way?
This one just sells baubles, and this one just sells toggles.
In the way that you've never been in a city anywhere near as large as this. Yeah, like the size of Port Nyanzaru is several times larger than Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep.
Our little kobold is going apeshit, so I'm going to be AFK
Sure.
for a moment.
So as you make your way around, you eventually make it to this building, which is the Dye Works.
Which one?
Ah.
Let's see.
So,
So that's where the merchants get their dye? Or
Is that where they get
This
the
is where-
illegal dancing monkey fruit?
this is where dyed clothing is made.
Aha.
You notice many light fabrics that are being dyed in vibrant colors and patterns. Most of it are being made into long skirts, knee-length pants. They cut this word in half, and I'm having a really hard time parsing it. Sarongs.
Sarongs.
Yeah. Okay. Just they cut it, and I was like, "How would I pronounce that? I don't know." My brain wasn't accepting that. As well as kilts. And does anyone want to walk over to the cliff edge and look down into
I'm
the
sure
water?
the
Sure. Cliffs
Is
of
it a sheer
insanity.
cliff edge, or is there a wall there?
There's a low wall.
Ooh, even better.
Are these the cliffs of insanity?
These are not the cliffs of insanity. But they are pretty high cliffs.
Echo would like to look.
Leon would also like to look.
Okay. So,
Nesta would not miss out on that.
the cliffs themselves and the water below the dye works are bright orange, blue, red, green, and yellow.
Pollution.
Great.
And you notice that almost everyone who works in these dye works, their hands and faces are stained bright colors.
Did
But
we notice?
Malali's wasn't.
I was
No.
gonna say, did we notice the same to be true of what's his face?
Nope.
Amala.
His hands and face were not stained.
Does that mean he's middle management?
Possibly.
Or lying to us?
Also possible.
Did anyone inside check him?
I think we did.
We did too.
Not sure.
Kane did, and
I thought I did, maybe.
it was reasonable.
Yeah, he was reasonably believable, so.
Alright. Fascinating.
Do you want to continue along?
Sure.
Yes, let's.
Okay. So the next interesting building that you reach is right here. And this is, by this point, it's starting to get rather late. But you notice that this is a public bathhouse.
Huh.
Yeah. We should absolutely go take a bath before we go out into the jungle.
Yeah.
Get that city stink off.
Get the smell of dead raptors off of us. That would be probably pretty good.
I bet we always all smell really great. Totally.
We probably do. But, you know, everybody smells this way, so...
Actually, most of the people of Port Nyanzaru do not. They
Oh,
look
let's go take
very
a bath
clean.
then. Everybody must be into using the public baths then. That's cool. And,
There are also
Perfumes
private
and-
bathhouses.
ooh.
How interesting. I wonder what their bathing culture is.
There's one way to find out.
Let's go party in the bathhouse.
Who made friends with the anthropologist?
So,
anyone?
as you guys walk up to the entrance to the bathhouse, you notice that there's a giant clamshell right next to the entrance that has money in it.
What kind of coins?
All kinds of coins.
Huh. So I'm guessing it's some sort of donation system. Anthropologist, what say you?
That seems as good a guess as any. Is there anybody around we could ask?
As you look around, you do notice that there is a cleric of Suni, who is not too far away.
Oi. Oi.
The woman notices you and walks over and says, "Yes, may I help you?"
We were wondering if you could tell us...
You cut out there.
Oh, good. I was thinking it was just me again.
Uh-oh. We lose her? Are you still there?
Just a second.
Oh no.
Oh, not
Oh,
again.
you.
We cannot hear you.
Damn it, Discord.
Damn it!
Hey!
Oh, there we go.
Yay! You cursed it and you're back.
Okay, you were saying.
I could hear you guys the whole time.
Weird.
I don't remember.
Boom.
We're not from around here. Wondering if you could guide us in the customs here.
She smiles and says, "Yes. The public bathhouse is free. However, we do request that you donate to our temple as befits your station in life."
Well,
Crap.
I'm an orphan, so I'm just going to go in.
Do you?
No, I'm kidding.
Well, okay, so we're adventurers. And I ask, honestly, I'm like, we're adventurers, and where does that put us?
The woman smiles sweetly and says, "It is not up to me to decide how much your donation should be. You know best how much you have and how much you need, and therefore would know what is a fair amount for your station."
Elgin steps
Aw.
forward, just puts a gold coin in the shell.
Leon also puts a gold in.
Okay.
Nesta will put a golden as well, but if somebody wants to ride with her, because she don't have a lot of money, but still wants to.
Echo will also put a gold in.
Okay.
Because my character is an inheritor, she puts 10.
Aww. So generous.
So
No,
by
she
the
knows
way,
she's a trust fund brat.
by the way, all of you know that Suni is also known as Lady Firehair. She's the deity of beauty, and she governs over love. Her dogma is primarily concerned love based on outward beauty, with primary importance placed upon loving people who responded to that person's appearance. Her symbol was that of a beautiful woman with red hair.
Suni, the god of Vogue. Is that what I mean?
Yeah.
Goddess of beauty, yeah.
She sounds like Becky Lynch. The man.
Also, something that you would all know is that when... So, not too long ago, the gods were forced to walk among the mortals.
Mm-hmm.
And when Suni appeared, she wore a near-transparent gown, and she was known for her lustrous red hair that draped down to the ground, her eyes of shining emeralds, and her ruby-red plump lips.
Great.
Hot.
She is a goddess of Vogue.
All right. Well, shall we enter?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, in this bathhouse, you are led to marbled floored changing rooms. And once you've changed into bathing attire,
Leona just goes naked.
oh, I'm expecting that that's what you all more or less do.
Well, elves don't care.
It's true.
You are brought to tiled baths. Well, like the changing room goes into a tiled bath, and one of the things that you notice is the other patrons in the bath are of all social classes.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
And there is
Does
also...
that mean something like culturally or from the temple or?
It would have nothing to do with the temple. It is weird, because generally society is fairly stratified. In fact,
Yeah.
in both Port Nyanzaru and Baldur's Gate, well, like, so in Baldur's Gate, the city is essentially split into three. There is the place where the rich people live, which you cannot go into unless you are rich. And then there's a sort of upper middle class area that also is walled, but that is where the majority of the town is, and most of the businesses and stuff. And then there's a giant shanty town that's like 3 times the size of the walled Baldur's Gate outside, that is not protected by anything, and that is where the people who are either too poor or are not welcome live.
Yep.
Ooh.
Baldur's Gate is abnormally stratified. Port Nyanzaru is still stratified, but nowhere to that extreme. So, this area where there is no social stratification would be very alien to you.
Interesting.
Bath time.
You also do notice in a corner of the room there is a masseuse.
Oh, yeah.
When Echo is getting changed in the changing rooms, she changes into her normal form.
Okay. Good to know. Does anyone want to check out the masseuse?
I'll do it. Woo!
Okay.
What kind are we talking about here? Like gentle sweeping motions or violent chopping?
Or happy endings.
No happy endings.
Different temple.
Maybe not.
It is the goddess of love.
True.
Of beauty.
And love.
Love based on outward beauty. Maybe if you're hot enough, you could get a happy ending there.
This masseuse does not appear to be affiliated with the church, however.
So they just run the bathhouse. They don't necessarily are not necessarily involved in its running. The
Potentially.
internal workings.
Or the masseuse like freelances at the bathhouse.
Oh, yeah.
They might be independent masseuses. This would be more of a rejuvenating massage than anything else. It's just to relax tight muscles.
I'll do it. It's fun.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
She says that it's going to cost 7 silver for
Okay.
her services.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
That sounds amazing.
How many silver and gold?
10.
10.
I thought so, but just wanted to make sure. It's like the metric system.
Kind of.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, what would you guys like to do while one person is off getting their massage?
Echo's just soaking in the tub.
Same
we-
with Leodin.
Bathing?
Okay. I mean, there are people in there if you want to interact with them.
What can we observe? Are people talking, or is this like
Yes.
a no look, no touch
Oh,
sort
no.
of situation?
This is... They're very much talking.
Okay, so Nesta would join a conversation.
Okay. Let's see. Why don't you make an insight check?
Oops.
Okay. The group that you join are just sort of talking about prices of goods. It seems to be a dock worker, a couple of merchants, and then one very successful merchant. And they're talking about how supply into the city is affecting prices of a few things.
What things?
I should have known you were going to make me do that.
I don't have my post-it out for nothing.
The supply of non-tropical wood is one of the things that they're talking about. Another thing is various spices that are not found locally. So just things
Are they
that...
mentioning anybody in particular, or?
No. But just what the last few ships have come in carrying, and how that's affecting the local supply, and how how prices are fluctuating.
Are they open to having an outsider join their conversation?
They don't seem to mind.
Is there alcohol?
No.
You're getting Masood.
I know. It's just,
So we've got one person who is joined a conversation, two others who it seems like they're just kind of hanging by themselves, soaking.
Is anyone paying any specific attention to Echo in her normal form?
Make a perception check. Not really.
Okay.
And then Elgin, what are you doing?
Elgin's going to try and find a spot that's open near an active conversation and listen in for a little bit.
Okay. Make a insight check. Okay. They are talking about the dinosaur races. And they are, where's the great thing?
Are they making bets?
They're not making bets, but they're talking about bets. And I cannot find... Ah, there it is. Maybe?
Uh-oh.
There we go. Okay. They're talking about a dinosaur called Big Honker and wondering if Big Honker will be brought out during the last race.
Big Honker. That sounds promising.
You eventually pick up that the only race that Big Honker is allowed to go in is the Unchained race.
Oh dear. Sounds dangerous.
Big honker.
Have to keep an eye out for the Unchained race and stay a safe distance away.
You also end up hearing one of the younger people in the group is fiercely extolling the virtues of Abto's favorite, who has apparently been on a winning streak lately. For anyone writing that name down, it's UBTAO.
Thank you for spelling that.
Elgin will actually ask them, so where did that name come from? Is that the owner of the beast, or...
Abto's favorite?
Yeah.
Abto is a local deity.
Ah.
I want to know why it's called
Interesting.
Big Honker, but I'm not in the room.
Something about a
Well,
big
you are
honker.
in the room, but... What was that?
I heard something about a big honker earlier as well. What's the story there?
Several of them look at you with glee. Big Honker is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You
I've
heard of him earlier
a little
today.
bit about this. I take it that should be quite the spectacle then.
They reply that the Unchained races always are.
So the Unchained races, is that open to anything?
Unchained races are anything goes.
So
All
I
right,
take
guys.
it
When
Big
someone
Honker may
polymorph
have...
in like 10 levels, We're gonna cut back. And someone's being changed into a dinosaur.
That's fun.
Just so we're all aware.
So does Big Honker usually win by eating in the competition then?
Valid question.
They say no, generally not.
Generally, so sometimes.
They point out that raising a dinosaur to be a racer is very difficult and very expensive. The owners of the dinosaurs don't really want to lose a dinosaur every week. So, although they can, like in the chained races, their dinosaurs can attack each other. However, that is discouraged by the owners.
So did we just understand that this dinosaur racing happens every week?
Yes.
Interesting. So why is Big Honker only eligible for the Unchained races? Is it unusually large?
Yeah, I've got a... Okay, so...
You should have known we were going to fixate on the correct.
I just... These handouts are not the easiest to go through and read. And I'm having to scroll up and down through it to get to the different parts because it's not laid out the best.
Oh man, this sounds a lot like belly aching.
Come on, HTML coding.
Oh,
Get
give
with
him
it,
a
guys.
break. He
So,
puts a lot of work into
Nobody
this.
caters the DM than the DM's spouse in this game.
mm-hmm.
The DM spouse loves him.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Loves him.
I guess you can tease him as much as you want.
So they said
Yeah.
that a typical race day has 3 races. One for 4-legged dinosaurs,
Mhm.
one for 2-legged dinosaurs,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
one no-holds-barred unchained race.
Okay.
Most of the dinosaurs involved are juveniles, since the fully grown ones can be too large and too difficult for riders to manage. They are all stoutly muzzled and have their claws and horns blunted in all but the unchained
Aw.
race.
Oh.
That sounds horrible.
Big Honker, his owner, does not want him muzzled or his claws blunted.
Oh
So
dear.
he is only eligible for the unchained race.
Aha. So he definitely is getting by on at least some intimidation.
Mhm. He's definitely eating the competition.
I wonder
What's
if he
the
always wins the no holds bar because everybody else just like pulls their animal.
It's like, nope.
Yeah. Big Honker sounds like a sweetheart. Let's go hug him.
His arms are too short.
Oh,
Master, I don't think you've thought this through.
Don't make me talk about dinosaurs. Don't make me do it.
So, they ask you if you're planning on betting tomorrow.
Maybe.
Quite possible. It sounds like an entertaining event.
They said, well, ankylosauruses and triceratopses tend to dominate the 4-legged race, although dimetrodons have also do well when they have a small enough rider.
Mhm.
Who
Most
would we talk to for bets?
it's not that difficult to find.
Very casual.
Dimetrodon.
No, it's very organized, but betting is one of the main reasons why this happens every week.
Ah, so
Wait, every week?
yes.
Yeah.
Yep, weekly.
For some reason, my brain has just skipped over that every time you said it, and I was just like, "Oh, this must happen like once a month or every couple months." Or
Keep in mind,
No.
A week is 10 days in Faerun. It's also called a 10-day.
is?
Yes.
Wow, slow rotating planet.
Well, it'd
Or
be
metric
the
system.
moon.
Yeah, the week doesn't really have anything to do with the rotation of the sun.
It's roughly 1/4 of the moon's cycle.
See, that makes
lunar
logical
week.
sense instead of our crazy ass Gregorian calendar.
Well, Gregorians.
It's a metric week.
They do say, they also say that in the two-legged races, hadrosauruses and Deinonychuses tend to do the best.
I applaud
to
you for
know.
saying that correctly.
Deinonychus?
Yes.
You're under scrutiny now. Mm.
Let's just point out that for several years, one of my sisters watched Jurassic Park multiple times a day, every single day.
Wow.
That's a lot of time.
I can hear any second of that film, and except for a few that are the exact same, I can tell you what point of the movie it's in. I know that movie way too well.
But what about the sequels?
No.
They're really good. Especially the third one.
See,
With the Spinosaur?
that's when I knew you'd fully gone into lying.
Oh no!
No,
I love
I
the third
really
one.
actually love that one.
It's an amazing B horror movie. It's terrible.
Okay.
but
It's
it's
got some great gags.
Okay, if you're saying it's so bad it's good,
Oh yeah,
okay.
it's fun. It's
was just
dumb,
gonna
but
be
it's
like-
fun.
I know you
There's
guys
just-
too well to think it's
There-
actually good.
No. Oh, no. No, it's so bad it's good. There's a gag with a global cell phone. You know, one of the ones that's hooked up to a satellite that is worth watching the movie just for that.
And then there's the Pteranodon acting like Jason Voorhees. That was
Mhm.
amazing.
That's pretty good, too. Pterodons
Anyway,
in the mist. But yes,
Moving on.
moving on. And if you were British, it would be Deinonychus. But you're not, so.
no, I'm not.
You guys are cracking me up.
And they say that some of the most fun things in the Unchained race are young Allosauruses and young Tyrannosauruses.
Sounds like Big Hunker may make short work of them, though.
Well, Big Honker is a young Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
Oh, only young. Interesting.
A full-sized Tyrannosaurus would be way too large.
Ah. But wouldn't it be entertaining?
No, it would destroy our city. It'd kill many, many people.
I see the drawbacks, but it would be quite a spectacle, at the very least.
Maybe for someone who didn't live here.
You're just digging yourself deeper and deeper.
You are! Okay. And
At
then
this point, Echo has braided like half of her hair.
I imagine this whole thing has taken like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
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 And the massage ends.
Yes. With a slap on my ass. No,
And then she eats your head. I don't know. I kept waiting for this massage to turn like nefarious in some capacity.
It's not. It was just a really relaxing massage.
nice. Then I
I've been
go
playing
and
D&D too long. Trust nothing.
Do you get like +1 dex now, or what?
Nope.
It's a mimic.
+1 chill.
I'm just super relaxed. Like, yo. that was worth it. Do it.
So, Is there anything else you guys want to do in the baths, or?
No. I think we got our bathing in. We probably should head back to
Kaya's rest.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I think it was actually
Kaya's house of repose.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Kaya's house of repose.
Because you said it was getting dark when we entered the bathhouse.
Yes. Well, it was already dark. It was starting
Yeah.
to get late.
Sure.
Okay. So, when you leave, you end up just finishing the circle because you've done a little over half of it to begin with.
Yeah.
And you pass a couple more sites on the way. So this right here appears to be a small fort of some kind.
Okay.
You actually notice 2 ballista that are pointing out into the bay.
In case of dragon turtle attack.
In case of attack, yes.
I'm assuming there's pirates here too. Like,
That seems likely.
here is
yar.
clearly a closed fish market. And as you are walking through the fish market, something lands on Nesta's head.
Ah!
It's kind of solid, but liquidy at the same time.
Ooh.
That was just your Wormet's response. Nesta would have been cautiously curious.
Something pooped on Nesta's head.
Oh.
So much for the bath.
Ooh, what kind of guano are we talking about here?
Bird.
Oh, that's good luck though, right?
How large? Like, what kind of bird? Is this like pterodactyl shit on my head?
No,
Or-
it'd be a normal sized bird. You can't see it in the dark, but yeah.
In real
Oh,
life,
guys!
good. Oh,
A bird
gross.
just shit on my head? That means we're gonna have good luck for this adventure.
Let's hope,
Yay.
because that's horrifying.
Pegasus can speak to that.
I hate you. We're getting a divorce.
No, I in real life, I had a seagull do that once. It was really bad, and I had long hair, and it went down my entire back. Yeah. Anyway.
I know, we just finished at the bathhouse.
Mhm.
I once had a pigeon poop on my head at my dad's wedding.
Oh,
Oh my, that's
Oh.
horrible.
That's a
jerk pigeon.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So you go up these stairs, and you notice down this way
You're being really rude to me. Sorry.
is a coliseum.
I wonder if that's where the races happen.
And over here appears to be a temple.
Can I tell what god it appears to be?
Joaquin.
Oh.
Do I know what Joaquin is the...
Yes, you definitely know what Joaquin is the
Okay.
god of. Joaquin is a very well-known god. Joaquin is the god of trade and wealth.
Maybe we should visit that temple before we leave town.
Smart money on Big Honker. Sure. Okay. You make it back to your room, and I almost forgot to play what the city sounds like at night.
Ooh.
Ooh. Somebody's snoring, like on our entire path.
Snoring dinosaurs.
Sounds like that a bit, yeah. So, Kane, in your head, is it like, I like it when you call me Big Honker?
Yep.
Throw your hands in the air.
Like it when you call me Big Honka.
So, the next morning, you guys wake up and you go outside, and you find that this whole path, this main drag through the city, is roped off.
Maybe they were raced through the city.
Through the city, yeah.
That's a weird. Somebody actually did mention that earlier, that the races are through the town.
You race through the city.
I mean, that's so unsafe, but it's gonna be really cool. Kind of like, what's that car race that goes through Monte Carlo?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where they actually block off part of the city, and
Yeah.
there's crashes into the hotels and stuff. Ah!
Yup. So here's
the
the
baby crying.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I like it.
that is
looks like
dinosaur races.
That's so
That is
cool.
definitely the Unchained, because there's no muzzles.
Where do you
That
think the
is
best...
definitely the
I say to the group, where do you think the best place to watch this will be? This is gonna be so cool, but do you think we should be like street level?
Okay, but look at
Actually,
these
Leonin
people
is
standing on the
definitely
side. Like, wouldn't those be like little dinosaur snackies?
The area is roped off.
Ropes are perfect for saving you from dinosaur attack.
Totally.
Well, shall we find a good place to place a bet?
You do notice that there is a place that appears to be a betting area not too far away from you.
Haha. Let's go say hi.
Dinosaur betting.
Pegasus
I-
finds betting to be super pointless,
Yeah.
but Echo will totally bet.
So,
There's no repercussion.
you learn that the bets are anywhere from 1 copper piece all the way up to 500 silvers.
Oh.
Or, no, sorry, 500 gold.
Oof. That's a lot of bets.
You can bet for a particular dinosaur to win, to place, to show, or to do something specific during the race, like attack another racer or throw its rider.
Interesting. And when is the first race?
The first race is going to begin in about half an hour.
Excellent. Enough time to get breakfast and then come watch.
That'd be kind of a rushed breakfast, but
Yeah, it would.
On the run.
On the run? Mm-hmm. Dinosaur run.
All I need is a scone.
You and your baked goods. We'd
so
probably find something.
for the first race, which is the 4-legged race, the main three that they're taking bets on are Obto's Favorite, Grung Stomper, and Mountain Thunder.
Mountain Thunder. I like that name.
Mountain-
Will
It's
you
going to
tell us
place-
what kind of dinosaurs these are?
Mountain Thunder is a Dimetrodon. Grung Stomper is an Ankylosaurus, And Obto's favorite is the Triceratops you heard about last night. The odds on Obto's favorite are 5-1. Grung Stomper has even odds, and Mountain Thunder has 1-7 odds.
Can I use insight to like talk them up and see who they think is gonna, or something? Perception, insight, something along those lines to figure out who they think has the best odds?
It's the odds that they're giving.
Elgin is going to place a
It's
silver
the
on
bookie.
Obtu's favorite.
It's going to place a silver on Obto's favorite. Okay.
Yes. See how those folks advice fares in the first race before doing anything serious.
Sure.
Nesta wouldn't dream of missing out on this cultural engagement.
Echo will also put a silver down on Obtu's favorite.
Leon will put 2 silver on Thunder.
Mountain Thunder, sure.
Yeah.
Nesta looks to you all holding a few silvers in her hand, and it's just like, where should I bet?
Are you asking the bookies or your
Party.
companions?
Companions.
Definitely gonna go with Obtu's favorite. I mean,
Was recommended.
it was recommended.
Winning streaks run out.
And I also want to bet on that Thunder one.
Okay.
It's a different race.
So, what do you want to put down?
Let's see, 5 silver each.
So, on Obtu's favorite and on Mountain Thunder?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's Nesta going to put money on?
The favorite one.
That would be Obtu's favorite? Okay. So, for everyone who... so, I'm just going to skip us to the race.
Are we betting throughout the day, by the way, or is this just for the first race?
This would just be for the first race.
Okay.
Apparently, they take bets before each race.
Okay.
So the race happens, and the dinosaurs go through the city, and it's quite the spectacle. So in this race, there is no attacking, but there's a lot of jostling.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see if anyone's bets pay off. So for Obtu's favorite... Actually, I was going to roll real die, but I don't need to. And my dice just fell.
It sounded actually like some impressive rolling.
Anyone who bet on Obtu's favorite, you win. And you get... So I think you all put 1 silver on Obtu's favorite?
Except for... No, see, that put 5.
Yeah, I put 5.
Okay, so the ones who put 1 silver down get their silver back plus 2 copper. Nosy gets 6 silver.
Plus 2 copper.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, this is
Sorry,
exciting.
I'm just trying to pick all my dice back up.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll get the rest later. Okay, so no one bet on Grung Stomper. And then on Mountain Thunder, you guys lost your bets on Mountain Thunder.
Yep. Okay.
Someone points
well.
out Mountain Thunder to you in the race, and it's an old Dimetrodon.
So does that mean those people were fucking?
What?
No. They said that it had a 1 to 7 chance of winning.
Yeah, no, it had really long odds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But had it won, you guys would have gotten quite a bit of money. It didn't, though. So for the next race, the two-legged race, Burning One, how do I do the dice rolls? I just put them up here and roll 20. You can also type them in. Yeah. For the next race, there is Banana Candy,
Oh, I like that name.
which is a Hadrosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
There is also Nasty Boy, who is an Allosaurus with a absolutely famous trainer. And also Jungle Princess, which is a Deinonychus. Yeah.
What
Yes.
are their odds?
So Banana Candy's odds are 3 to 1.
Sure.
Nasty Boy is 1 to 3. And Jungle
Uh-huh.
Princess is 1 to 5.
I'm gonna throw a silver on Banana Candy. I like that name.
Okay.
I will throw a gold at the Nasty Boy.
Okay.
Why not?
Leon will put a silver on Nasty Boy.
Echo will put a silver on the princess. Whatever it was.
Jungle Princess.
Jungle
Jungle
Princess.
Anesta will put a silver on Banana Candy.
Okay. So
Banana Candy. Whee!
going with everyone. So at the end of the race, which again, very exciting race, lots of jostling. Banana Candy does not do very well,
Aw.
and you lose your money
No.
on Banana Candy.
Oh
Poor
well, it
Banana
was
Candy.
worth it. Poor Banana. Did you see that Allosaurus bump it? That shouldn't have been okay.
Red card, red card.
Nasty Boy also doesn't perform very well, and you lose your money on Nasty Boy.
Yeah.
And same thing. Oh, Jungle Princess, I rolled the wrong die for you. I am so sorry. However, Jungle Princess does not do well, and the main reason appears to be that her jockey is scared as shit.
How can all three of them not do well?
Doesn't
There's
one of them
more than
have
3.
Oh, okay.
Those are just the 3 you can bet on?
Those were the 3 that were being promoted as ones to bet on.
Okay. Sure.
There
He didn't
were
show-
others.
He didn't tell us the full newspaper spread.
I didn't, because that'd take a long time.
Yeah.
And I would have to figure out the odds for them. And that did not sound like a super awesome way to spend time.
Jeez, DM, what
Yeah.
do you do with your time? God.
That's right. We all know the one that we're excited to bet on.
Yes.
Big honker.
Mm-hmm.
And in the
I
third
want my
race,
full betting sim.
there is Big Honker,
Yeah.
Bone Crusher,
Bone Crusher.
Let me guess, Ankylosaurus?
What type of dinosaur is Bone Crusher?
and Allosaurus.
Ooh.
Scarback. And the big thing with Scarback is it is apparently Scarback's last race.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, Scarback's last hooray. Da da da.
And
Why is it Scarback's last race?
because Scarback is starting to get a little too old, and Scarback is a Tyrannosaurus.
Oh no, do they send him to the glue factory?
No, he's just too old to control for racing.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're gonna send him to the farm.
Yes, where he will become Dies.
And then Nasty Boy is actually being brought back out.
Huh.
And Nasty Boy will race in the Unchained race.
Janet
Wow.
Jackson, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So what are our odds on these?
So Big Honker is 7-1. Bone Crusher is 2-1. Scarback is 1-2, and Nasty Boy stays at his 1-3.
And you said that there was the ability to bet on like other things happening during the race, correct?
Yes, but that doesn't mechanically it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're just
Um,
depriving us of fun, that's all.
I'm not. You can pick that, but I'm just saying I will roll the same die
Okay.
to see if you win your bet or not.
Well, I'm gonna Echo's gonna put down 1 gold on Big Honker.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow suit.
Elkin's going to put 5 on Honker.
Okay.
Leon will put two gold on Nasty Boy.
Okay.
You're committed.
No one wants to go with Bone Crusher or Scarback?
Nesta will put 1 silver on Scarback.
Okay.
Actually,
I'll throw 2 silver on Scarback. Just,
I'll
be
throw
like,
1 more
yo,
gold for Scarback.
Okay.
2 silver.
So 5 on Honker, 1 on Scarback.
So the race goes, and this race is absolutely crazy. Big Honker is definitely a crowd favorite. Everyone cheers, and at one point, Big Honker actually kicks an Ankylosaurus out of the way.
That's horrible.
Unchained.
Bone Cruncher seems to be
Crusher or Cruncher?
Cruncher seems to be very ill-mannered, barely under control, biting at anyone who comes close.
I like the rabid one.
And it's absolute madness and chaos as this group of dinosaurs charges through. So let's see if you guys win anything. On Big Honker, yes. So everyone who bet on Big Honker does win, and you get 1/7 of your wager extra.
What's 7th? 1 gold.
Whatever 1/7 of what you put in was. So,
Okay.
yeah. Not all of these numbers are well mathable.
Sure.
Actually, let's go with... I'm going to do part of the math. Okay. So if you put down a gold, you would get 1 silver, 4 copper back.
Sure.
Plus your original gold. It's not like you lose money for picking a favorite. You get your wager back plus 1 silver, 4 copper.
Cool.
Per gold.
Okay. Got it.
And then for Scarback... Scarback does not do super well.
Oh, poor Scarback.
And Nasty Boy
Oh, jeez.
doesn't do well enough for you guys to win any money off of.
Sure.
Yay, Dino Racing!
Yay!
I appreciate it. It's a nice little distraction, from the day to
From
day.
the certain death we're about to march into.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
our impending
It's a good
doom.
warm up.
That's all.
Remember, this betting should be done for entertainment purposes only, not for investment.
Right. Sure. Or yeah, okay.
Thanks,
Don't-
Oregon.
Don't bet what you can't lose.
I think we all bet fairly conservatively.
Yeah.
Hey, I won on the one bet I actually went in on. So bet 5 gold, got 7 copper back. Meh. Or 7 silver.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Actually, let me math that out really quick because there was fractions that I didn't put in.
Ooh, fractions.
Okay, so you would get 7 silver, 1 copper back.
Ooh, that 1 copper.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah. So, in case that
Well,
means
I
anything to
ultimately
you.
basically came out even.
Yeah.
I ultimately won 6 copper pieces.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Go 6
You
copper.
But you won.
Dream Stepper, yes. There is another half copper piece that Kane would normally get. It's actually 0.4 copper pieces, but there's no such thing as fractions of a copper piece. So I'm rounding it down, and he's just out half a copper.
Damn it, my half copper.
Because it turns out when you divide things that are divisible by 10 by 7, you get stupid fractions. Yes, Scarback went to the farm. And you guys might find the farm
Oh dear.
someday.
Oh, I hope so.
Sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
So, is the rest of the town pretty much shut down during this whole race thing?
Well, the race goes through the entire city, so yes.
So pretty much, yeah. Okay, cool.
But it doesn't take all day. It's about early afternoon by the time that everything's done.
Oh, okay. So we can still get our shopping done.
Totally.
At least some of it.
We need canoes.
Where's me canoe?
Let's see who controls canoes. Ah, okay.
Somebody's like singing in the background of this one. Oh, of course they stopped the second I mention it.
Of course. Why not? Let's see if I can find the handouts to all of the merchant princes. So the no, that's not the right person. It is the right person. Their stuff's just not. Okay. So, the merchant prince who controls the sale of canoes, although they don't actually... None of the merchant princes actually sell anything.
Right.
They have
They just
people,
control the
Yeah,
sale.
there's yeah.
but that is the merchant prince. Also a female.
Okay.
So of the 3 merchant princes you've come into some contact with, 2 of them have been female.
Huh. Cool.
You are able to find a place that sells canoes for 50 gold pieces each.
Dang.
Guess we should have bet a little harder.
All right.
Yeah,
How many do we need?
I think we decided we needed 3 canoes.
Well, we need canoes for the donkeys.
I thought that included splitting up the donkeys. Was it 4 canoes?
Well, we were gonna do the whole pontoon thing, or whatever, the raft between the canoes kind of thing that our guide told us about. I thought.
I'm letting you guys decide how many canoes you think you need.
Did it? Did anyone write notes during that part? Because we did discuss it. I just don't remember what we decided.
Okay, so it's more that you just don't remember exactly what was said?
We
Yeah.
discussed it with the guide, but I don't recall exactly what she had said.
Okay, if that is the hang-up, then I will jump back in for a second. It was decided at least 3 canoes.
Okay.
Preferably more.
Leodin would be willing to fund one of the canoes.
Yeah, I
Yep.
can.
I'll
I
buy
can
one.
find a canoe.
Yep,
Yep.
same here.
Okay, so then we have 4. Because I'll
That's
buy
perfect.
one. And
Okay.
Okay, so with 4 canoes, you're going to want at least 2 hirelings.
Yeah.
And with 2 hirelings, that assumes that the 5 of you and your guide are also paddling. The canoes are large enough that you don't have to. You can hire people to do all the paddling for you. If you'd like.
How much have we gotten an idea of how much it would cost to hire people
I think we did, but I don't.
2
to
seconds.
go out?
So, earlier today, I set up my very first RPG shelf on my book, on some new bookcases I got. Unfortunately, they're on the other side of the office from me.
Go.
So were you like trying to
Man.
feng shui, or you just didn't?
It's just the layout of my office right now.
Gotcha.
The best place to put them is back there, but that might change because of what just happened. Okay, so 4 hirelings. That's FOR, not like the number. You don't really need trained hirelings to do a lot of your paddling and carrying stuff.
Sure.
They are going to be 2 silver pieces each per day.
Okay.
Now, if you want some guards, so like the 6 of you can go off and adventure and then leave your stuff behind a little ways. So you don't have to have your people going into possible dungeons and such.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to hire some guards, which would be 2 gold pieces each per day.
Oof.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I've only got 49 left.
Yeah, I've got 46 left.
I mean, I have still some gold.
I'm at 60, yeah. So, I mean, we have money. It's just, we're going to start stretching real quick.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to start making some hard choices.
Or taking some odd jobs.
Well,
Yeah. Honestly, taking a couple odd jobs before we leave town wouldn't be the worst idea.
Yeah.
so should we go for 2 hirelings and 2 guards for now?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Or what? I wonder what our guide would suggest.
So,
I mean, I feel like our guide would suggest more. The more the merrier.
Yeah. Well, you know, we can always pick up more as we go on if we decide it becomes necessary.
I kind of think of this like the communities around base camp at Everest, you know?
Yeah.
Where this is their like secondary major economy.
Well, for now, I think this is good to get the permit and kind of test the waters a bit.
Yeah, if we need to swing back through town on our way back towards the jungle, we
Yeah.
pass it. So
And there are other towns out there too. We could probably pick up other people if we really need to.
there are not other towns out there.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just see how it goes.
So as you guys are walking and trying to figure all this out and buying your stuff, one of you, let's see which one. 5. That'd be Nesta.
Oh, good.
why does it always happen to you?
I feel like that happens a lot.
Just lucky.
I have a sticky note that has you guys each set up, so I can roll a 1d10 and figure out. And 5 and 6 is Nesta. Nesta, you are grabbed by the arm by this man in tattered clothings. And he shouts, "The Ancient One beneath the Forbidden City gives birth to a terrible new god! The Snake Men know! They know!" Then he stumbles away into the crowd. And you see a couple of people nearby just kind of stop and shake their head, and look at you and say, "Oh, don't worry about him. Just ignore him. His predictions are wrong most of the time."
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
time.
Elegant is thinking to his what's the word?
Patron?
Yes. It's like, is this related?
So yeah,
You said the snake god?
Did.
he did not.
Could you repeat what he said?
I'm tempted not to, but I will.
Thanks.
We
Can you
listened
do it
to
the same
a lot of
inflection?
them.
Listen, I've been sick all weekend, so the fact that I'm absorbing any of tonight's session is pretty impressive.
I will not do it with the same inflection.
That's fine.
I could, but I don't think that would aid in me being understood. The Ancient One beneath the Forbidden City gives birth to a terrible new god. The Snake Men know. They know.
Okay, I did hear something about snakes.
I must find these snake men and ask them questions. Kidding.
Are you?
Publicly, yes.
No.
Are you being
Okay.
Schrodinger's douchebag? You know some people who are Schrodinger's douchebags.
Oh, yes.
The Ancient One beneath the Ancient City?
Forbidden City.
Forbidden. Oh, so close. I think I got everything else pretty close.
Now we just have to find snake men near Forbidden City.
Sure, sounds like no problem.
Sounds like a great day or a great project for the weekend.
We do.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like we're the nailed it group of D&D. Nailed it!
And I will let you decide where all the punctuation in that goes.
I was writing it so quickly there is no punctuation.
Perfect.
Sounds accurate.
So yeah, you guys have 4 canoes.
Uh-huh.
And did you decide on the hirelings?
We decided 2 hirelings and 2 guards.
Okay.
Yep.
So
And are we gonna try to pick up like a odd job in this town before we leave to make back a little bit of money? Because we're dropping a lot of gold.
Yeah, I guess we should probably do some of that, because
Um,
we still need supplies. Like, we haven't bought rations.
Elgin actually took care of that. Elgin bought 30 days supplies for 30 days rations for everybody.
That's
Yes.
true.
You guys
So,
did
we're
that
good
a couple weeks ago now.
We've been shopping for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we could see if there's anything that needs routing to the fort, and that would be convenient if we could find anything along those lines.
I
Okay.
seriously, you said a couple weeks, and I was just like, shit. God, I was just coloring for a minute, and we like went into like a time vortex. God.
Do you guys want to? So I assume you're gonna buy the canoes by the harbor.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. As you are walking around the harbor, let's actually move you there. Let's bring you back to here, near where you started. A dragonborn walks up to you.
Cool.
What kind of dragonborn?
The dragony kind.
What
Are you asking
color?
What was that?
What color?
I wasn't asking what that to you. I was asking. Someone else said something as you were saying that.
I was also asking what color.
Ah, okay. I will tell you in a minute. He's over there. Okay. He is, actually, he's not a dragonborn. He's a half-gold dragon.
Oh.
Which is functionally very similar. The Forgotten Realms had half-dragon people before dragonborn were a thing in
Yeah.
D&D. So,
They're in one of the campaigns we just finished. The half dragons.
yeah. They're essentially dragonborn.
Yeah.
So he'd be a gold dragonborn.
Hot.
He walks up to you and says, "Greetings! I'm Zindar.
Hey. Greetings. Good to
I am
meet you.
the harbor master for Port Nyanzaru. I have a job for you if you so choose."
That's so convenient. We were just looking for a job. What is
There-
it?
Hunting down pirates.
Oh,
Yes.
that sounds like fun.
That sounds like something we
Let's
can
do
handle.
it.
Wait, on water or land? Important question.
On water, of course.
Well, I mean, you could also
That
have
sounds
them
nice,
come.
but we don't have enough gold to give the turtle.
Why did you look at me like
There
that?
are 3
I don't understand.
There are 3 ships that are raiding merchant vessels coming in and out of the port. For each ship that you bring into port, after capturing it, you'll be given 2,000 gold.
Oh!
And a bonus 500 gold for the capture of each pirate captain.
Hey guys. That's an awful lot of gold.
Yes.
They probably
How
think
many-
we're gonna die.
How many
Yeah.
other workers do you have working on this problem?
It is an open bounty.
Let's do it.
If we're
The
going after
name-
ships.
The names of these ships are the Dragon Fang, the Emerald Eye, and the Sturge.
Ah, the Sturge.
No one is quite sure where they make port.
If we could find them in port, that would be even easier. Of course, since we only have rafts, I don't think attacking them in open water would be
Well, you
quite
have canoes. Not
Well, yes.
rafts, but...
canoes. Still, would be a bit of a stretch to go after a ship in a canoe.
Yeah, I can't really canoodle.
You might be fun doing.
We'll have to keep an eye out for these ships.
Yeah, how are we gonna do this? Where do the pirates normally, like, when do they come in? Do they come into port ever?
He points over to the 2 ballista sitting on top of the small fort, and he says, they wouldn't be so bold.
Okay, so they're further out when they're attacking these ships.
Yes, they are.
Can you show us where they were last spotted?
Sure. Let's go over to this map.
The big map! Woo!
He doesn't... I assume you're not showing this map to everyone you find,
I know.
No,
but he has a similar map to this.
we're not showing this map to anybody.
Okay. And he points over here.
Oh, geez, pretty far out.
So quite a ways out.
Well, the most ships, they go past here,
Uh-huh.
and they'll either hug the coast along like that, down to Kitchener's Inlet and Refugee Bay, and around like that, or it's a lot faster if they go out into a bit more open water for a little bit.
Okay.
And just shoot through the Shining Sea. So, like, going down around Chult adds at least a month onto the trip.
Oh, wow. Okay. So they're probably making port somewhere in that part of the world then. Or they're on one of the islands. Or if there aren't, well, I don't see any islands out there.
Well, there's the Dawn Warrior down here.
Yeah. That's a pretty reasonable thought.
I mean, that's... I was just about to say, Dream Stepper. That's definitely not something that we can canoe.
Yeah. Might be a bit of a stretch. Well, I suppose for now we should file that away until we can get the resources to do a search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely something to watch for if we see any sign of them, if possibly even making port temporarily on the mainland here. We could certainly investigate it.
2,000 gold.
Yeah.
Plus,
I know, but we'd have to get a ship and hire a crew and...
there is a ship for that could be rented out.
How much is renting the ship?
The Brazen Pegasus
I'm
And
married to her.
And it costs 10 gold pieces per day.
Can that be taken out of the reward?
Nope.
All right, let's see what else we can find. Rando shit in this town to do.
Yeah, I think also we need to, keep in mind our particular strength right now.
Yes.
I
not
don't
much.
know if going to the open sea and fighting pirates.
Doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds delightful, and I'd totally be down.
All right,
But we'd
I've just
probably
got
also
a
be
couple
dead.
other questions.
I have 2
That-
spell slots.
Yeah, that two gold a day. Does that include the crew? Are there weapons on the ship? Is it literally just a ship?
It's not 2 gold a day, it's 10 gold
10.
a day.
Or
10
10
gold.
gold a day. Sorry.
For 10 gold a day, you do get the entire ship and crew.
Okay.
So something to plan for once we have money again.
Yeah.
Would be a worthy investment for sure.
There are no specific weapons on the ship, although the crew has personal weapons.
Yeah, I think we'd need cannons or ballistas or something.
Or at least more spell slots.
Yeah. Spell slots would be helpful.
Something better than our sharp tongues.
I have 2.
Wait,
Me
what?
too.
2 spells.
Oh, okay. I was like, you have 2 tongues?
As
I was
far
like,
as
I know
you know.
I know your gift. Good grief.
Well, thank you, Zendar, for that information. We will definitely take that under advisement.
Yeah. So do you kind of want to pass around that you guys are looking for work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
And maybe tell our guide that we're going to delay the trip by a bit so that we
Yeah,
can
I
make
think
sure
we-
to properly fund it.
I think we may have done things in the wrong order. I
It
think maybe
seems.
we should have tried to get some jobs first,
It seems.
leveled up a little bit, then bought all of our stuff to
Sure.
head out
Sure. Yeah, because where are we keeping these canoes?
in a room.
Ah,
We just have 4
it
canoes.
totally
piled up.
fit through the door.
Well, we're gonna need all this gear the second we leave the city, though. So
Yeah.
So a while later, as you guys are just kind of wandering through the city and have started kind of being like, "Hey, we're looking for jobs." You're
Just
not
like that.
kind of.
No, we should find out if we need to get a permit and then put something up on a board somewhere.
Oh, God.
A human male. He looks like he is from Chalt. Comes up to you and he says, "Are you heading to Fort Beluarian anytime soon?"
Maybe.
What do you need there?
If you could escort me safely to the fort and create a distraction, I will cover the cost of a charter of exploration for you.
Okay. What kind of distraction?
One that will allow me to slip into the commander's quarters.
I have no qualms with this.
What am I? Chaotic neutral? Nope, I'm just neutral. Yeah, I'm fine.
Leon's good with it.
I'm fine with that. Let's go.
Chaotic good, but yeah, these guys are colonizing assholes. So
Yeah, that's fine.
Nesta's okay with this.
I think that would be acceptable.
Hey, can we get this friend's name?
Roka.
Like almond roca?
Rokah.
Should we go pick up our guide before we go for this?
I think we probably should.
So
Yeah. We definitely should get the guide before we're like, let's go to another city.
Yeah.
he says that as you guys are about to leave, he's like, "Good, I'll meet you by the docks first thing in the morning. And I can also introduce you to 2 guides, and I will happily pay their fee for you."
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, you have your own guides. And who are your guides?
They're a pair of Tabaxi siblings named River Mist
Oh.
and Flask of Wine.
I look at the group and I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Well, we've already pledged to another guide. I think we'd be more comfortable with them, if that is acceptable to your terms.
He shrugs his shoulder. "It's your gold. You can spend it however you want."
Wonderful. We'll meet you back here tomorrow morning then.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think we'll be going with the unofficial guides,
No.
especially when we're going to get a charter.
Well, the charter is not done by the merchant princes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's basically a bribe from the
Yeah.
Flaming Fist.
Okay, I want to insight check Roka though.
Good call.
Okay.
Not that my insight's outstanding, but yeah, no. Seems totally on the level to me.
Yeah.
Can we all insight this or just...
Sure.
Nope.
Go Nesta. Go Nesta. Go Nesta. Go Nesta.
So, Nesta, he is keeping something. He's not lying. He's just probably not giving the whole story.
He's an
Yeah,
assassin.
he's not giving the part of the story of what he's gonna do in the commander's quarters while we're making a distraction.
Oh,
He's an
yeah.
assassin.
As we walk back, I'm like, why does everything here seem a little shady? Is it what's going on?
'Cause that's what you get in the tropics.
Oh,
It's a
well,
wild
there are a
one.
lot of trees.
It's a wild place. A lot of things happen when no one's watching. Anything else we need to do before preparing for leave tomorrow?
Well, we gotta buy bug spray.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
bug spray. Bug
spray.
spray.
Bug spray, not bug spray.
Let's go
I'm
get the
sorry,
deed.
Insect repelling salve.
Okay, so you have 2 options. Well, you have 3 options. There's a block of incense, which sells for a silver piece each. When lit, it burns for 8 hours and repels normal insects within a 20-foot radius. Then there are gourds or vials of salve, which are the other two options. They sell for a gold piece each, and they contain 20 applications of odorless grease. One application protects its wearer against normal insects for 24 hours. It is waterproof, so it doesn't wash off in the rain. So
That sounds important.
It was how much?
one gold
one
piece.
gold.
All right, so I say we get like 5 of the incense
Yeah, that'll be good for when we make camp.
for like setting up camp and stuff like that.
Sure.
Well, remember, your salve will last for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So it's just once a day.
Okay.
And you
But-
have...
I think we're on standby.
Yeah, I mean,
10
I
people.
think it's not ever a bad idea to, if we get separated from our gear, I guess if we get separated from our gear, that's the moot point.
Yeah.
But, well, then do we want to get a gourd each?
I'm definitely getting a gourd.
2 gourds
Yeah.
each?
Yeah, maybe 2.
That's probably for the best.
All right, so we'll each buy 2 gourds.
Okay.
Is
Then we're still getting incense too, right?
I'm still going to get a block of incense, at least.
So are you going to... You're going to apply this for your guide and your hirelings, right?
Oh, don't they have their own?
Nope. You guys supply that. It's your expedition.
We don't know what we're doing.
Okay, so
Right.
3 gourds each.
Yeah.
So, with 20 applications and 10 people, each gourd or vial will last you 2 days for the entire group.
Oh, shit. How long does it take to get to that other city?
To the fort,
Yeah.
if you're going to go
Because I think that's all we're planning for right now is just
overland,
this job.
Each gourd.
Higher.
Yeah, no, I get it.
assuming that you don't go either slowly or push yourself, it's going to be 7 days. And so like the first half day is going to be by canoe, and then it's going to take you 7 days or 6 days of walking to get to the fort.
Okay.
In just 7 days.
Well, I mean, if we each just bought 2 gourds, then that's 20. That would get that's 10. That's 20 days, which clearly is more than we need just for this trip.
Yeah. So I'm going to buy 3 just so we've got backup just in case.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll also buy 3.
Okay. I'm
Then
in.
we can stop back here if we need to.
All right. What was the price total on that again?
1 gold each.
3 gourd of insect.
Is there a weight on those?
Great question.
Cane, really.
Well, we're gonna make the donkeys carry it, but we should.
No,
Well, we're going to carry it at the moment.
Well, for now.
there are not.
Okay. So they're probably pretty big.
So I bought 3. Kane bought 3. You
I
bought
got 3.
3.
I got 3.
Nesta got 3. What did I get 3 of?
Gourds or
insect repellent gourd.
vials of insect repellent.
So that gives us 15 gourd total.
Yes.
So I'll guess through, what was it, 30 days?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, and then the incense. How much is the incense block per block?
a silver.
I'm just going to go ahead and buy 2 blocks of incense. Wipe out my silver.
And how much do they weigh?
There's not a listed weight for them.
Oh, cool.
They're also rain catchers.
Oh, we
Oh,
needed those
yeah.
for something.
Although we do
Yes.
have a cleric that can purify food and water, so
I can, though. That is assuming that I will have a spell slot available every day.
Yeah, no, let's
Oh,
definitely
it's a spell slot. Gotcha. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a cantrip. Or
How
not.
much is a rain catcher?
So a rain catcher, they cost 1 gold each. They weigh 5 pounds, and they can catch up to 2 gallons of drinking. Oh, they catch 2 gallons of drinking water per inch of rainfall, and hold up to 8 gallons.
We should get 2.
Yeah, I'll grab one.
I'm getting one.
It was 1 gold each.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get one. As
So
well.
you guys probably don't need more than 4.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll get a third one out of the group, so we have 3, just in case anything happens. Like we get mugged.
So you would want what you might want to
you-
do is set them up on each of the words for canoes. That's the
Yes.
word I was looking for.
Yes.
Canoes.
Okay. Do you want me to get a 4th one then?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
How much were the rain catchers?
A gold each.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to have each person has to have at least 2 gallons of fresh water a day.
And as a
or-
backup, I can create 10 gallons of water with a spell slot.
Cool.
All right. So as long as
Or I can purify a 5-foot radius of water.
can you do that as a what you call
It's
it?
also a spell slot. But I can do it as a ritual.
That's what I was just gonna say. If you can do it as a ritual, then we should be okay.
Yep, I can do it as a ritual.
Okay. Awesome. So that'll be our backup.
Yeah, as long as there's not one of us like within 10 minutes of dehydration, and
Right.
that's
Yeah.
that's unlikely.
Because they did say that
Hopefully.
purify food and drink would work.
Yeah, he did specifically say that.
All right. So I think that's it. We have food. We have water. We have canoes. We have repellent. Anything
I'm going to
else?
try and figure out really quick how much water a 5-foot radius sphere contains.
More than 2
Go back to your
gallons.
math. You need the formula for calculating volume based on circumference.
Oh, damn. Getting fancy.
Math is fun and cool.
I love math. I do have some pent-up hostility towards a math teacher that made us multiply a 10 by 10 matrix by hand.
Ooh.
I have some hostility towards a math teacher that told me that by the time I came back to our reunion for 20 years or whatever, that I'd be a
Holy
Republican.
Shit.
489 gallons. Is that right?
The one I just said was 3,916.79 US gallons.
Whoa.
So we'll be fine, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
And
know how you
they don't-
like fucking catch that, because what would we do?
I mean, we would already
We
put
it
it
in a
into
stream.
containers,
Yeah.
and then I would just purify the whole area.
Yeah.
And
It doesn't
the kind of
have to
cool
be
thing,
that much volume.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
just what it could be.
because it's water, they can float next to the canoes. They don't have to be in the canoes, so they
Yeah.
won't really
Ooh.
weigh us down.
So here's the thing. A rain catcher is 5 feet square.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
you would have to
cumbersome.
do a purify food and water for each rain catcher. But what you could do is
You can pour all that into buckets first, and then, or something.
well, rain catchers can contain 8 gallons, and if you get it from rain, it's not going to have throat leeches in it.
That's true.
Right.
Rain is
I'm
fine.
thinking more like if we're in a
Wait,
situation where we need to get water out of the river.
Yeah.
Ah, we can't purify throat leeches?
No, you can. Throat leeches are just not going to be in the rain.
Okay, I heard that as like, well, they're not going to be in the rain, but they're going to be in your rain catcher. Or,
No.
They're going to be in the
No, no,
river.
No, the rainwater will be fine, but if we have to, we can purify river water.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
think we're okay.
When inevitably we lose all of our gear, all of our hirelings, the donkeys have all been killed
And eaten.
and eaten. This is our backup plan.
backup plan.
Is me to spend 30 minutes ritually casting this multiple times.
Because it will take 10 minutes and 6 seconds
Yep.
per ritual casting.
All right. So are we all set? Is there anything else we need to think about before we go to the next morning?
Maybe we should pray to our gods.
I will actually do
All
that.
the gods.
Echo will pray to the traveler.
That's probably a good idea.
I shall
Yes,
send
dear
offerings to the Elder
traveler,
One.
please keep us all from dying in this very, very humid place. I feel like we maybe were a little rushed in taking on a job today because of desperation and potentially should have asked more questions. I also feel like we are probably gonna die, so please don't let that happen. And I think that's it for now. I hope you're doing well.
Shut up, we're trying to sleep.
Thanks, David.
Okay. So the next morning.
And while we're traveling, I'm in my tiefling form.
Okay. So, you guys have to pick a navigator.
Shit.
It can be any of you, or it can be your guide.
I'm thinking
Guide.
the guide would
Guide?
be our best choice.
I mean, I have pretty damn good survival as, you know, the ranger, but
Oh, good point.
Oh,
I
ranger.
also have good
Yes.
survival and have
she has better survival than me.
the wanderer feature. Do you have that? I don't know. I don't remember what your
No.
background was. Where I have an excellent memory for maps and geography. I can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me. I can always find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people a day, provided that the land offers berries, small game water, and so forth.
Great, I nominate Echo.
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
That sounds good.
So, by the way, that is what your guide looks like.
Yes.
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 Hot.
We established Asaka's hot. Woo woo!
Okay. Azaka doesn't seem super thrilled.
Yeah, didn't think
Um,
so.
But yeah.
Mm.
So, who is going to be the navigator?
I guess me.
Echo.
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 Okay.
Go, 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 go.
I feel, of course.
Can you have like a
Oh
co-pilot?
no, I make your survival
okay.
check.
Thank God.
Secret survival check.
Yes.
My survival is +5.
Okay. Let's see if this works correct. Okay. Wonderful. So I just did the roll. And by the end of the day, you are there.
Sweet.
You had to take kind of a circuitous route to get there,
Sure.
which is why it took all day. But you did avoid the dragon turtle.
Nice.
Yay. Stupid dragon.
And at the end of the day, you load everything onto the donkeys. And you've, what, 3 donkeys?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
So what it is decided is your donkeys are, each one of them is going to pull a canoe, and 2 of your 2 unskilled hirelings, they're going to carry the 4th canoe over their heads.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, portaging a canoe is the worst.
And you guys are going to have to portage them for a total of 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And this is actually where we're gonna stop for tonight, because I just checked the time.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Whatever you're doing,
What is
stop
the
that, Kane.
world?
Sorry.
The expedition has begun. You guys have officially left Port Nyanzaru.
Woo!
Take bets now on when we will
Death
have to
Jungle.
make new characters.
Yeah,
Who
I
goes
feel like we
first?
possibly should have leveled up some before we left town,
Yeah,
but whatever.
Unwise.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We've got a guide. We've got donkeys to eat.
We should have
Alright,
freed a
good
few
night,
more
sir.
people from punishment.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Good night.